Well, I figured how to do. I had a friend of mine text me, Rob, thanks so much, and his son Christian, who was able to help him out, help me out with longer videos. I was doing 15-second spurts, and now I'm doing a lot longer. So we're gonna see how this turns out. I ended with verse 34, chapter 1 of John. And I think what I'm going to do now is finish the rest of chapter 1 from 35 to 51. So I haven't really thought about how I'm going to be doing this as far as, commentary in the middle. What I might do is just make videos of commentary of what I've done so far. So I'm just winging this. This is winging John. This is cool. All right, so we got finished with verse 34. I'm going to start on verse 35 now, reading from the Today's English version. It's backwards, but it's not backwards. It's only backwards because I just showed you on the screen. It's titled "The First Disciples of Jesus." The next day, John was standing there again with 2 of his disciples. When he saw Jesus walking by, "There is the Lamb of God," he said. The 2 disciples heard him say this and went with Jesus. Jesus turned, saw them following him, and asked, "What are you looking for?" They answered, "Where do you live, Rabbi?" This word means teacher. "Come and see," he answered. It was then about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I wonder what time it is now. So they went with him and saw where he lived and spent the rest of the day with him. One of them was Andrew, Simon Peter's brother. At once, it's really windy, sorry, so I'm having to fold the pages back. Sorry about that. Let's just go back. Let's see. One of them was Andrew, Simon Peter's brother. Verse 41. And once he found his brother Simon and told him, "We have found the Messiah." This word means Christ. Then he took Simon to Jesus. Jesus looked at him and said, "Your name is Simon, son of John, but you will be called Cephas." This is the same as Peter and means a rock. Verse 43. Title is Jesus Calls Philip and Nathanael. Let's get this whole thing out before we go to the wedding at Cana, or in Cana. The next day Jesus decided to go to Galilee. He found Philip and said to him, "Come with me." Philip was from Bethsaida, the town where Andrew and Peter lived. Philip found Nathanael and told him, "We have found the one whom Moses wrote about in the book of the law, and whom the prophets also wrote about. He is Jesus, son of Joseph, from Nazareth. Can anything good come from Nazareth?" Nathanael asked. "Come and see," answered Philip. When Jesus saw Nathanael coming to him, he said about him, "Here is a real Israelite. There is nothing false in him." Nathanael asked him, "How do you know me?" Jesus answered, how did he answer? "I saw you when you were under the fig tree before Philip called you." "Teacher," answered Nathanael, "you are the Son of God. You are the King of Israel." Jesus said, "Do you believe just because I told you? I saw you when you were under the fig tree? You will see much greater things than this." Chapter 1 of John, verse 51. And he said to them, "I am telling you the truth. You will see heaven open and God's angels going up and coming down on the Son of Man." That's the end of chapter 1 of the book of John. That's the end of that. We have more to go.